All right, boys, last week we saw fair value gap. This week it's going to be inverse fair value gap, IFVG. So let's get into it. So we remember that last week we saw fair value gaps, right? It's a 3-sequence candle with that leaves a gap, and then we go back into it, and then bam, we move back up or back down, depending, right? We remember that. Now, what is an IFVG? An IFVG is going to be something like this right here, where the candle closes below the fair value gap. So now the fair value gap becomes a, write it down for you, an IFVG. So we'll make it quick again. Fair value gap that gets inversed by a candle close, we will go over some example, becomes an IFVG, inverse fair value gap. Super good, super important. Let's get into it. Okay, so we have an example right here where we sweep liquidity right here, we sweep liquidity right there, and then we have a bullish fair value gap, right? This is our bullish fair value gap right here that gets completely inversed right here. Now, that's what I call a perfect setup. And I have a PDF in my bio right now if you want to look at good POIs and good break-even points and so on, right? But the target right here would be, if we zoom out, we remember we talked about liquidity. I think it will be the good point right here. So we aim for that one right there, and bam, RR7. If you want to play it safe, you will aim for this one, which R235, completely fine, right? So that is what an IFVG is. We will go over some more example, so I will catch you there. Okay, so this week, this is one of the setup I took. We on open, we manipulated these highs right there. We made a 15 seconds, really important here, 15 seconds, any time frame will work. All right, with IFVG, every time frame will work. The key to IFVG is to finding the entry and finding the liquidity sweep. Basically, the liquidity sweep can be on any time frame, but you will find your entry on any, any time frame on the IFVGs, right? It could be the 15 seconds, the 30 seconds, the 2 minutes, the 1 minute, the 5 minutes. Does not matter. It works everywhere, right? So 15 seconds IFVG, I entered right there, almost got stopped out, and then aimed for some pre-market lows. Super good trade. Now, let me walk you over another setup that I took. It's this one. We swept session low. We bounced from a 15 minutes per value gap, made a perfect V-shaped IFVG right here. Was perfect when that candle closed, and then bam, we went to equal highs right there. Super good trade. I'm happy with it, right? Now let me walk you over some more example to make sure you understand it correctly. Okay, I just found a perfect one, right? So here we swept liquidity. As you can see, we have a bearish fair value gap, right? Oops, let me put it the right color. We have a bearish fair value gap right there. Even we have a one lower right here. There we go. Bearish fair value gap. Now, where would be our entry? We remember I talked about candle close, right? We have our bearish fair value gap, and we have our candle close right here. So our entry is going to be right here. Stop loss, I get out whenever the candle closes below the gap, right? If it does. Now, full TP right here. What's obvious? These points, this point was, oh no, not this one, sorry. And this one right here. We could argue that this one is good. You have an RRF 2.4. How much do you need, right? So these equal highs, super good target. So that is what IFVG is. Super easy. Quick recap. It's a fair value gap that gets inversed by a candle close, as you can see right here. By a candle close, I mean whenever the candle closes, like if it's a 1 minute, when you get to that 59 second mark, right? It changed to another candle. That's a candle close, right? So here is going to be your candle close, not here, not here, here. Your candle close above the fair value gap then becomes an IFVG. That's where we enter. And yeah, there's going to be a PDF in my bio, in the bio of the video. Check that out to look at POIs, rating setup from A plus to B minus to C set, A plus to C setups. Yeah, click it and enjoy yourself. So I will see you next week for potentially a liquidity video. Peace.